Am I back? Am I back?
Not to me.
Okay.
Try again.
I'm trying, because I'm frozen on one screen and I'm talking on the other. So
Let me see.
let me try this. See if this works. What's this?
Yeah, you're back.
I think I'm back. Can anyone see me, hear me? My computer totally froze, so alright, I'm seeing some likes, so that's a good sign. Yes, it worked. I'm switching to my phone. It wasn't just you, Kathy. It was my computer.
Did you see all the comments from before?
Nope.
I'll copy and paste them.
Alright. I'm going to try to go back so I can see some people's comments. I've just have to oh, Sod. Fucking, oh, excuse me. Freaking Mercury is, beating my ass lately. I mean, it started hitting me. Like, you know, it can stir up a couple days before and last till a couple days after. From smashing my iPhone screen to my charging cord from my laptop dying, to my iPhone battery screwing. I mean, so much has been hit. Yeah. I don't know if Facebook will block me if I drop the F-bomb, but, you know, I don't have the cleanest mouth, so. Alright, so Melissa is going to start copying and pasting some of the comments so I can see them because my laptop froze. So, oh, Natalie's here. Hey, Natalie! Alright, so let's see. Comparison is a death of joy. Amen, sister. Yes, Wendy, it sure is. Alright, let me... shit. Hold on. Sarah missed my advice. Please say it again. Sarah, if I can remember it, I will say it. What was I talking about when I froze? Alright, I'm trying to go back to comments here. So let me start that there, and maybe something will spark me. Da, da, da. Mercury retrograde can kiss my ass. Sorry, I love when you curse. Yeah. Natalie, I'm living my big dream now, but I have small dreams like going on a vacation and closing the business for a week. So it's a real vacation. A cattle drive through, and I can't see the rest. It's awesome.
Yellowstone.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Natalie, that's a cool dream. That's a big dream. I mean, it doesn't matter whether the dreams are big or small, right? Figure out how you can make that happen. So, Natalie, you want to figure out how to close the business for a week so it's a real vacation. So that is one of the first things you want to be thinking about. Is like, okay, so if I want to really make this happen, what do I need to do? So in order to take a real vacation, you need to find a way to close your business for a week. So then you're back into that. What do I need to be able to close my business for a week? Do I need to bank up some dough so I can live without that week's income, let's say? I mean, I'm just making some shit up here, but like always back into it. You know, what do I need to do to be able to close my business down for a week so I can take a real vacation? And, you know, we're always so busy putting out fires that we don't often do the planning. So really think about what is it that you need to do. And I love that, a cattle drive through Yellowstone. Fantastic. Okay, I'm just scrolling here, so pardon my fingers. Kathy, realized over the last week that the people I've always gone to for support have never been there for me on the big and little things in my life. Yeah. I can't see the rest of that, Melissa. Okay. One moment. Melissa's going to bring over the laptop so I can see things. Thank you. It's my helper. All right, Kathy. Realized over the last week that the people I have always gone to for support never been there for me. Had a new friend step up a week and a half ago in a way that I didn't expect when he said that he doesn't want me going to my first adult Children of Alcoholics meeting alone, and that he'd be there for me no matter what. I was shocked but grateful. I haven't the naysayers that I'm doing this, as I don't want to need their comments. Oh, that's so perfect, Kathy. Love it. There you go. Just passing the computer back to Melissa. That's so perfect, Kathy. Like, You don't have to, hey, Pamela, we had a little glitch, so we're still going. That's so perfect. Like, you don't need to tell people that you're going to go to an ACOA meeting if they're going to give you shit. Like, screw them, you know? It's like, just go to the people who are going to support you. Because again, you know, the other thing to remember, which is kind of shitty, but it's true, if you are doing things to improve your life and you go to people who aren't, they will likely try to keep you small so you don't shine a light on what they're not doing. So I'm going to reiterate that because I know that's kind of a mouthful, but it's a really important concept. Sorry, I'm just loading back up here so I can see everybody's comments. One moment, please. So if you are looking to play bigger in life, like, oh my God, so this is exactly it. Yes, so Kathy, I didn't even see that. That's so true. If you are looking to elevate your life, and I'm totally stealing that from Utah's license plates. Life elevated. I got a license plate from Liz and Matt to go on our tiny house, and I love the tagline on it. It says life elevated. Clever, but also cool. So if you're looking to elevate your life, and there's people in your life who are content with staying stuck, or maybe they're just not ready to play bigger, if you're looking to improve your life in some way and you go for support to people who aren't ready to improve their lives, they're likely going to be naysayers because they want, you know, misery loves company, right? It's that whole concept. I mean, I hate to think that, but it really is that whole concept that if you are doing great things in life, people can get resentful toward you, can be jealous of you, can be naysayers or negative, because it's so much better if you aren't showing them what they're not doing, right? So that's why it's so important. Like, if you have big dreams or big to you dreams, it doesn't matter what that definition is, but if you have those dreams, surround yourself with like-minded people. Find people, whether it's through Facebook groups, friends. You know, I think about there's a Facebook group that I'm in that is filled with digital nomads, and so these are people who work, but they work virtually, so they travel the world, or they do like house sitting in very cool places, and you know, so I'm in that Facebook group. So when I feel the need to get some support from people who also want to work remotely and be digital nomads and travel and still, you know, be, you know, kind of like live the life that was once reserved for retirees, right? Our technology these days allow us to do a lot of virtual work. And so this group of people, thousands and thousands of people who travel the world and work remotely, who, like I said, you know, get to house sit at these beautiful, amazing places to just watch people's pets, you know, and they can work from there. So I go to that group when I want to get that fix fed. So be really careful about who you go to for support. Sarah, I think of the whole mountain rather than taking small steps at a time. Yeah, that is so common, Sarah. And that's absolutely what people do. So if you can be thinking about what is my very next step, like that needs to be your mantra. What is my very next step? Instead of, I just want to get to the finish line. I mean, believe me, sister, I hear ya. I just want this friggin' house to be done so I can get on with it. But if I keep thinking about that, then it just feels way too big, way too overwhelming, that I probably won't take any little steps because they'll feel futile. They'll feel like, what the hell's the point, right? So if I just think about what's my next step, just as if you were on that mountain, you know, I've talked before about hiking. I like to hike, but if I think about the top of the mountain and only the top of the mountain, it's very unlikely I'm going to have what it takes to keep going up that trek. I just need to go, what's my next step? Or what's my next 10 steps? You know, sometimes I do that when Melissa and I are hiking and I'm feeling really beaten down or like I just can't do it. In my head, I'll start counting to 10. I'll count my steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll count to 10, and then I'll start again. So all I'm worrying about is my next 10 steps, literally, instead of where's the top of this friggin' mountain, you know? So breaking it down and going, what are the 1, 2, or say 3 things that I really need to get done today to move me toward my goal? Or, you know, some friends of mine just posed a question to me which totally blew my mind and shifted things for me. Like, think about, especially on Mondays, right? This is the perfect day to think about it. What is one thing that if I got it done this week would be a real game changer for me? You know, if I got this done this week, it would be a real game changer in my life. But make sure it's doable and to be able to be done within a week, right? Instead of something that's so big, like, you know, Sarah, you're not going to say, you know, if I could get my blog completely done with 20 posts published and it launched this week, that would be a game changer. You're setting yourself up for failure there. So think about what is something that I could get done this week that would be a real game changer, and then break it down. Okay, what's one thing I need to do today to move toward getting that done this week? What are 2 things I can do today toward getting it done this week? So really breaking it down. I'm just going to check the comments here. Kathy, yes, they want me to stay small so that they're comfortable. Yes, if you go to the naysayers for support, they would much rather you stay small. And I know, I've encountered people myself that I'm like, you know, you want to discourage me from doing stuff because you are too scared to take your own risks. And so instead of keeping people small, like, let's build each other up. You know, it's let's be inspired by one another instead of projecting our shit onto people about what it is we can't do. So instead of wanting others to stay small, be inspired by people who play big. So if you are surrounded right now by people who are kind of at your level risk-wise or dream-wise or behind you, look for someone else. There's some quote, and maybe someone in here will know who said it, but it's something about, you know, you never want to be the smartest person in the room. If you look around and you find that you're the smartest person in the room, change rooms. And by smart, that's a lot of different things. Yes, it can mean intelligent, but really it's like, if you want to dream big, check out the room that you're in, and if you are the biggest dreamer in that room, time to change rooms. So make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who challenge you, who inspire you, and who celebrate and support you. So whatever you want to accomplish in life, whether you want to get rid of all your stuff and travel, like Liz was talking about, and you need some support and accountability to make that happen, then find where you can get that support and accountability. Monday nights with me, Convos with Kerri. Like, let this be a place that we can inspire you and support you and challenge you. You know, look for, I have coaching groups that are coming up, whether it's clutter clearing accountability groups, or, you know, I have group coaching for writers who have wanted to write and are just feeling really stuck. So I have, you know, groups that I run that are just for writers. Keep it nice and small, 5, 6 people, to help you move forward with your writing goals. Like, whatever it is. And I announce all this stuff in my newsletter. So if you're not subscribed, KerriRichardson.com, you can subscribe to my weekly newsletter. So Mary, I have a mentor in the Paul Mitchell world that tells his staff he's not their boss, he's the boss that drives them to success. I love that. Love that. It's great. Kathy, is that on your website? Writing. Yeah, if you go to my homepage, Kathy, of KerriRichardson.com, on the right-hand side, you'll see that there's a link. Let me just confirm that it's there. Yeah, under upcoming events and offerings, it says, are you a writer who could use support in making progress? And so it says to be notified when the next group begins, to click there. And so when you click there, it will prompt your email program with the subject line already filled in, saying that you're interested in knowing when the next group begins. And I'll keep you in that on that list. So when the next group registration opens, you'll be among the first to know. I'll email you directly about it. So, yep, you can go right there. Or you can just email me, Kerri@KerriRichardson.com, which is essentially what that link would do on my website. So just Kerri@KerriRichardson.com, and you can just email me letting me know that you want to be informed when the next writers group registration opens, and I will make sure you get an email. You're welcome. You are welcome. Hey, Annie, good to see ya. There's Annie Banani. Hi, Annie. That's my mama. It's so good to see you here. I miss you. Hi, mama. Yeah, so I think that's it. I mean, I think, you know, Mama, you can attest to this, where we're talking tonight about support and accountability and how important it is to look to the right people for the kinds of support that you need. And yeah, we're saying just how important that is. And I know that we certainly are blessed in our family, right, Mom, to have great support for each other through good times and in bads. We celebrate each other. We support each other. We love each other when we need some extra loving. And with the losses we've experienced lately, it's been really great to have such a loving and supportive family. So whether you want to dream big to you, find the support and accountability you need to make that happen. Happy Easter to you, Mary. So yeah, so that's what I want to say about support and accountability. Anyone have any final questions, comments, thoughts, suggestions, tips, or anything before we wrap up this Monday night convo with Kerri? While I get some water, I'll stay on for just another minute or so to see if anyone has any questions or anything. You're welcome, Liz. I'm excited for you guys. Liz, make sure you let us know what your plan is, how you're going to get planning. You got 4 years. Tick tock, tick tock. That's so cool. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. That's a good question, Liz. Do you have a website? I think you have Etsy and Instagram, right? And a Facebook page. You're welcome, Sarah. Yeah, make sure you check out Sterling Perch on Facebook. She puts pictures up of her beautiful jewelry. Yeah, it's cool stuff. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Kathy. You have a great night, too. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. You might see me do a periodic pop-up of Facebook Live at a different time. Especially this topic. I feel like this topic's important, so I want to make sure I hit some other time zones. So I might be on again at some point this week in the afternoon to talk some more about this. So glad you were able to be here too, Pam. Oh, great. SterlingPerchJewelry.com. Awesome. Thanks, Liz. And yeah, that's everything. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Good talking with you all, and I will see you next week. Bye.